Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Anthony Simons.
Hey, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got Blunt, also Emmanuel quickly out there, and Murray Boyles in at the 4-man position. And for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Tatum, and it's Garza in at the 5. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Here's Blunt, and the layup's good off the glass. Blunt's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Tatum passes to Garza. Celtics passing it around. Here's White. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Pass to Blunt. Puts up a deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Blunt's got 8.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Simons kicks to Tatum. Here's Garza. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Blunt driving in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one drops. 2 shots. Good on both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And White slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
That shot wide open.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 16.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside Tatum. Simons with the screen for Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Brown inside. He's covered by Ingram. White, good. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
And so, the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Dick's checked in for the Raptors.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Hauser. Here's Walsh. He's covered by Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. And the shot's good from Boucher.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Blunt from the arc. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Back to Boucher, and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Brown, he's checked in for Chris Boucher.
On the court.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Blunt. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
There's Brown with the 3. A rebound by Battle. A pull-up, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
They set the pick. And they get it. Gonzalez, that's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And so it's Toronto, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've kept the... And he's checked in for the Celtics. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Shireman. No scoring in this one. And here's Brown outside. Excellent D there from Blunt.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Brandon Ingram's out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Blunt. And it's Shed in at the 1 spot. Intercepted. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
Going for a dunk. Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
Celtics trail by 20. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys?
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Hauser. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors leading by 22. Kicked his pocket. Brown with it. Now defended by Blunt. Now here's Brown. Not a lot of room. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Simons, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. The Celtics working the ball around now.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here.
And 74%, you know, so-so. We probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit good hire.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in, and the second free throw, good. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Blunt, fires the 3, and again it's Toronto with the 3.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Now Tatum, coming off 31 points last game. He gets it in there. Simons has got 5 now.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Quickly the pass to Blunt. And again, it's Toronto with the 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the basket by Tatum.
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
Quickly the pass to Blunt. Raptors get it back. Murray Bowles.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Tatum. White trying to get open. Got it. Good job in the low post. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
Got that one up quick.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Simons. Here's Garza. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Tatum. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
Now, here's Quickly. Still without a basket. Ingram passes to Blunt. It'll count. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Their defense has been SOF capital T. Like, what's softer than toilet paper, Kenny?
What? And moving on, time to check out. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. An incredible game from Blunt.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Garza in at center. That's the Boston 5.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so it's Boston with it. Here's White. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From down in the low post, it goes. Blunt's got 49 points in the game.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Brown. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Blunt. Launches from deep. They get it back. Here's Murray Boyles. Fires for three. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Back to Simons. From the top of the key, he buries it. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Simons on the wing, quickly covering. The kick out to Tatum. Fires the three. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 in the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And here's Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Count it.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Quickly the pass to Blunt. From past the arc. Rebound Boston. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Kevin, back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. For 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Three-pointer, Simon. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And Blunt gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Simons. Looking to end the run. Clock up 2 there. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Toronto holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. They've got Grady Dick, and it's Blunt in at the 2-guard spot. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
The Celtics shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Hauser with the ball. Here's the 3. Shireman can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Battle. Offline with his three. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Hauser. Launches a three. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And so it's Boston with it. Here's Shireman. Pass to Tatum. From deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so
good. That's another bucket.
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in the season.
This was a record that we all thought was unattainable, but here we are witnessing history and quite possibly the start of an illustrious career. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Celtics making a switch here. Dick against Brown. Three-pointer, Simons. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Outside, Simons. Out to White. They need this one. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Here's Blunt. And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
With the step back. Fires to the pass to White. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Blunt can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, White fires from deep. A rebound by Shen. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Brown finds Tatum. The outside leaner, and the shot goes in.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Launches it from deep. Blunt can't get it to go. Boston shooting from the field, 44%, not bad.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Pass to Shed. Here's Blunt beyond the arc. Yet another bucket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Blunt. This one for 3, and again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. And it's Simon's missing. Shot from 12. And it drops once again. The bucket from Blunt.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad, MP. How would you rate your performance?
Big picture, we won. Bigger picture, we want to win bigger games than this. So for me, I want to be an absolute beast on the glass every time out. I'm talking double-digit rebounds or nothing. I want my guys to know that, hey, I'm willing to run through a brick wall for you guys.
That's great. Thanks for your time, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation